Morning. You're watching House of Pisces. I'm Sheila, and we're going to do a video today for Pisces using the love oracles and see what's going to come out. I like this new deck. It's been working out well. Yeah, I'm not going to shuffle these because I already pre-shuffled everything, and I feel like I just obsessively shuffle, and then it just takes up way more time in the video. So this is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's look who's on your mind, who's in your energy. This is the Love Oracle deck. We got Pride. Try to cut down the video time here by not shuffling, but I like to reshuffle because sometimes the deck doesn't want to wake up on me if I pre-shuffle. So, Mistakes. Again, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watcher signs. Also, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button because this channel is pretty much new and I need to get 50 followers in order to go live. Now, Pride, Mistakes, Silence, Spying. Okay, what else? Beauty and Soulmates. So what's Pride? Give me one more. Return, Mercury retrograde. Mistakes, they're in their intuition about something. Silence, Stonewall. Shallow. What's up with spying? What are they spying on? Whoop, only you. They're spying on only you. Peeped some karma there. Realizations on the back of the deck. Oh, don't shuffle. Such a bad habit. Already pre-shuffled. Okay. So what's Pride in return? What do they want? Why are they here? Why are they in their feelings? Key people. One more. Topped up my fish tank because it's so loud in the background because it just likes to oh god, words not working. It was low. It was like drinking like super low. It was super high in the background and it just wasn't working for me. I mean, it sounds nice, just a little louder than I wanted. Okay, mistakes. We got rest, basement, silence, whatever else. Finances. Spying. Why are they spying on you? Obviously, because they're in love. Hope. What else? Clown. Wise, Beauty, and Soulmates here. Unfinished business was reversed. That could be significant. We'll look. Put that up the way it came out. Change on the back. Okay. Show me Pride. Drama starter and impersonator. Mistakes. Creativity. What else? Queen rising. Silence. Whoop. Whoa. Okay, that's a bit much. Digging up dirt. Thief of your heart or something like that. Ego. Spying. If you're new here, I pull a lot of decks out to read. It's just the way I read. Reflecting. Oop. Happiness hater. Okay, so what's up with beauty and soulmates? I got a single energy here and some unfinished business and a love triangle inside scoop. Okay. Show me pride. Single cards. Oh, my deck's upside down. I hate that. I read intentional reversals. That's it. You see the cards? Pretty much. Fate. Give me another one. Wearing a mask. Beliefs. Goes pretty good with drama starter and impersonator. Mistakes. Show me these mistakes. Oh, that's... Don't give me half the darn deck. Okay, we have remembering, patterns, cold and detached. What's up with silence and shallow? Show me more. Storm. Whoop. And karmatic justice. Show me spying. What's up here? What's going on? Limitations. Avoidance. Show me beauty and soulmates. Thoughts and messages in your dreams. Bust out a couple messages. What do they want to say? Single cards only, please. I look for you everywhere. I know I messed up everything. I want to tell you how I feel. And I wish things could be different. Show me pride. Knight of Cups. You know what? Gotta wake this deck up. It's just not moving, as you can see. Trying to avoid shuffling while I'm reading, because it just takes up a lot of time, but this one just is sleeping on the job. Wakey, wakey cards. Let's go. Give me another one for pride and the return. Working on it. Working at work. One more. Happiness, the sun. What's up with mistakes? Show me what they are. What was the mistake? Something that's got them in anxiety, up in the head, Two of Wands at a crossroads. One more. What's the crossroads? Knight of Wands, playa, and a new beginning. Well, might not be a player, but we'll look. I'm just getting the cards on the table. Silence. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Wands, some sort of burden, and Devil obsession. Okay, so what are they spying on? Hangman, Eight of Cups, the Fool. Show me soulmates. Come on, pop it proper. Queen of Cups, that's you. And the Lovers, give me one more. Come on, give it to me. Where is it? Page of Swords, incarnation. What are they watching? Ah, half the deck comes out, I guess. What do I got on here? Let's make a little space. I can only see so much with the spoon up here. I'm trying to show the cards. You're not going to see them any further down there. This person's having some sort of recognition that they are the problem. Their pride, their ego, their arrogance has caused this to become a dramatic situation. This person may be feeling like they have imposter syndrome, you know? You know how somebody can be always putting on a show about who they are to everyone else around them, but deep down inside, they feel like a phony, feel like a fake? This person wants to return. They want to get a second chance. They want to roll the dice, or they could have possibly not taken a chance, not taken a leap of faith with you, and now they want another chance to do that because they were in their ego for some reason. They realize whatever the drama was with this connection, they created it. They were part of the problem. Again, wants to be like you, acts like you, looks like you, copies you, and drama starter in such close proximity to the Pride card. Definitely indicates that someone feels like they were putting on a front, came across in a way that felt fake, phony. This person might be very interested in the way they look, the way other people look. They might take have a lot of focus on material aspects of connections. You know, how do you look? How much money do you make? Where do you live? Where do you work? That kind of energy is what's coming through here, because we have detours, divine intervention, and facade, taking off the masks, your personal belief system. Obviously, there's something here to do with this person's pride, arrogance, ego is involved. Knight of Cups is feeling romantic, daydreaming, fantasizing. We have the Eight of Coins and the Sun. So this person is fantasizing, daydreaming, trying to figure out how to make this work because they see you as the Sun. The Sun is the best card in the deck. It's warm. It feels like home. It feels like success. So this person's trying to figure out some way in their head to come to you with a romantic love offer for a return here because they done fucked up and started some drama. Okay. And that's connected to I look for you everywhere. So this person could be hoping to run into you. They could be, again, spying on you, watching you online, hoping you'll message them. They might even be like liking your posts, watching your stories. I look for you everywhere is kind of like indicating like maybe even this person, after you disconnected from them, tried to replace you, tried to move on with someone else, and they just can't find nobody like Pisces. You know how that goes, right? I know I messed everything up. So why did they mess everything up? It looks like mistakes and intuition. This person could have had a victim mentality going on. They made some sort of mistake and they're in their intuition about it. They have some sort of new knowledge, inner understanding after going into some sort of pause, journey, new beginning. So this person does want to return. They want a new beginning with you, but they went into some sort of rest phase after separating or ending this connection, going no communication, we're still digging, we'll figure it out. So basement, storage, damp, imprisonment. This could indicate this person's going into the depths of their psyche, the depths of their ego. They're assessing what they did wrong in this situation, having some sort of intuitive understanding that they are part of the problem. They did start the drama here. Creativity, Queen rising. You seem to be getting a lot of attention. You could be very creative. I mean, we're talking about a Pisces reading, so that's highly probable that you are very creative, very the type of person who draws a crowd, the type of person who gets a lot of attention, the type of person who holds their head high, has standards, levels up, takes center stage. This person seeing you as creative, loving. This is like almost the Queen of Cups. She's got that cup in her hands. So that would be somebody who's emotionally stable, knows what she wants, knows when to give her love to other people, is nurturing. So this person is thinking about how they connected with you and what they showed themselves to, because here you're creative, you're a Queen rising, you are being recognized as being somebody who's very important to this person, but they feel like an imposter, an impersonator, like they have too much pride and ego and that got in the way. They're having an intuitive awakening around a toxic pattern and behavior that this person has that might have nothing to do with you, because I'm seeing that victim mentality on the mistakes card. So this person could have been in some sort of like lack mindset or whatever, or maybe had a previous bad relationship where they're like projecting that onto you. Maybe they think that even a little bit that like you're faking, you're not the person you're coming across to be. But I think it's this person is recognizing that they put on a show and the show sucked and the curtain closed on them. Drama starter, here they are, they're on the stage, right? And this is impersonator. So somebody putting on a show maybe feels like they didn't perform well in this connection because of some sort of toxic pattern and behavior that has to do with being cold, detached, suppressing their emotions, not expressing their emotions, coming across as fake, right? They came across fake probably because they were in some sort of Nine of Swords energy at a crossroads in their life. The Nine of Swords is anxiety, sleepless night, depression. It could be somebody who's depressed. It could be somebody who has anxiety. It could be somebody who's just seriously stressed out from work. There's Two of Wands is always a crossroads. It could be a crossroads, a choice between you and another person, or you work having to make a significant move in their life that was unexpected even. The crossroads and anxiety is coming from Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, I'm guessing, or no, silence. Oh, I get it. The crossroads is this person staying single, chasing their desires. That Knight of Wands is somebody who can be hot and cold. They can come in hot, chasing after shiny new things, and then run away when they get bored after the next thing. This person might have been single for a while or enjoying their singlehood. They may have decided to stay single because of some sort of anxiety they have and this cold, detached energy where they were putting on a show. Like they might have been putting on the show that they wanted to be single, that they didn't want anything stable in a connection, or they may have told you that they didn't want a serious relationship. They just wanted to be single. But Page of Cups indicates they do have some sort of desire for a new beginning, a new emotional, romantic beginning. So I'm guessing the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands is the crossroads for this person. A crossroads between, do I want to stay the player card and enjoy myself, enjoy being single? Knights are not ready to commit to anything. They're fun, they're flirtatious, they come in with a message. Those are often considered the carriers and delivery of a message. Yeah. somebody who is a little immature, because so far I'm just seeing a couple knights and a page on the counter, table, whatever. Let's look at this. So, can I move these down? I guess. I'm trying to get them on camera for you. It's just kind of hard to do. Dice. I'm trying to say do, but I see the dice card and I'm like, just rambling at this point. Okay. Ooh, a little warm in here. Let me take my sweater off. It was cold this morning because I live in Saskatchewan and it's cold here. Okay. So next up we have, I want to tell you how I feel. Silence, shallow, finances, photographs. Here you go. Digging up dirt and thief. Can you see some of these? This person wants to tell you how they feel, but there has obviously some sort of break in communication here. I think they're afraid that you're going to ice them out. You're going to throw up your walls if they come towards you. Shallow shows me this person may have been very egotistical and shallow in the way they chose to chase after connections. Knight of Wands, shiny things. That's always how I see it. They're going to chase after the first shiny thing. It also says boredom on there. This person could be bored with their own shit at this point. Feeling empty, feeling shallow. They could have, again, cold and detached and toxic in close proximity here indicates this person could have ghosted you. They could have just gone straight silent because they were in this very egotistical energy. And again, here's the ego card right there. Digging up dirt, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa, and thief. This person may have been connecting to you on a very shallow, materialistic Knight of Wands way. Digging up dirt almost feels like someone who's afraid to open up to other people emotionally because they think that they're gonna get hurt on the ego card by being open and honest about who they are and what's going on in their life to other people. Thief, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. I mean, this person could have been hurt in a past relationship and that's why they're closed off and cold and detached. If this was in a past relationship and they were in this energy, it does have something to do with money, work, success, fortune, photos, memories, souvenir. This person could have been in a relationship that was just purely based on money and looks, surface level looks, like the kind of shit you post on Facebook or social media. That's what I'm picking up here. Like somebody was in a relationship that on the surface looked like it was up and it was good and it was great, but it was shallow. It was purely financial. You know that like you're in a marriage and you don't leave because of the financial situation even. Photographs, memory, and then the digging up dirt and thief. It's kind of like giving me this weird energy of somebody who was in a relationship. Maybe they were in a relationship when you met them. I don't know. You tell me. Drop a comment if it resonates. It gives me the energy of somebody who's like very standoffish and putting on a front, but it's because they've been through some sort of financial downfall, loss, surface level, shallow relationships in their past, and they don't actually know how to have a emotional connection. We have the Queen Rising card and the Queen of Cups. Like I said, this is like the Queen of Cups energy for this deck. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's very loving, nurturing, emotionally stable. This person looks like they may have some sort of long-standing toxic patterns in their relationships that are not emotionally stable whatsoever. Storm, unexpected, and karma. What do we got here? Yeah, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune, burdens, and the Devil. That's straight back to that toxic behavior, toxic attachments, and being hot and cold. This connection to this person may have been entirely unexpected. Like they might have been coming in Knight of Wands player energy, surface level, not really open to communicating emotionally to you. And it feels like the storm might actually be more on the storm. What was it? Let's look before I start babbling too much. The storm might actually be on commitment. One more. This person could have had like a family already. Twin flames. Yeah, okay, there we go. Divine time on the back. Okay, so I get that this person either has a family. I don't know if they were married when you met them. It's general. Just take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, just don't take it, okay? I keep getting the twin flame readings too. I'm not even kidding. The last one I did for Virgo was bananas how those cards came out. I got highly distracted there. This caused some sort of tower in their energy. They're a little egotistical, like I'm the playa. Knight of Wands. This caused a storm because it was a Wheel of Fortune. It was a situation that was meant to happen for this person. Justice, balance, karma with the Wheel of Fortune is definitely showing me something that you can't stop because twin flames, you cannot. Divine timing, twin flames. If this is a twin flame connection, we also have soulmate on the table. It usually does trigger some sort of spiritual awakening for one or both people. This person could have saw this Wheel of Fortune spin happening to them where they were like, uh-oh, I caught feelings. But there's something here with this person having a bad history with their family. So that could be their own parents and siblings. That could be a chaotic family life that they were in where they were married, had kids, had a home, had shared financial commitments with someone else. They had a lot of burdens. That could have been burdens to do with this family home commitments that they were already in, previously in. Or they could have seen this new connection with a Pisces collective person as a burden, something they couldn't bear at the time. The Devil is those toxic attachments, addictions, codependencies. I think we have codependency somewhere on the table. Nope, just bound patterns, but same thing, bound toxic patterns. That is pretty much the same energy as the Devil card here. So maybe this person was still spiritually, emotionally, financially bound to some prior relationship or present relationship when you met this person. They were holding on to some sort of toxic patterns, arrogance, belief systems, like they might be somebody who's very shallow, just looks for somebody based on how you look on paper. Financially, there's something to do with that here. I wish things could be different. Wait, just messed up my cards. Can we still see these? We'll turn this a little bit this way. A little better? No, it just wants to slide back. Yeah, that works. I'm a YouTube noob, don't knock me. Okay, so spying on only you. Hope. Clown. Reflecting. Happiness hater. Spying on social network information. Ways devoted, attached, crave. This person's got a little bit of a obsession going. That's why there could be a burden here. This person might not like the way you made them feel and they felt a little obsessed. The devil energy here. No Page of Swords by that, right? They're not like a straight up stalker. No, the Page of Swords is over there. It's not super close to it, so I think we're good. They're not like a bona fide crazy, crazy stalker. They're just a little obsessed with you. I mean, if you are a twin flame or a soulmate, then yes, they could be a little bit obsessed with you. Not gonna lie, they do that. So I wish things could be different. They're spying on you. They're watching you. They only got eyes for you. So if you're questioning if this person was... Did we get a third party card? We do have love triangle, but we don't really have like the... We'll look more. I'm not going to say it wasn't a third party because sometimes third parties could be like your crazy ass ex. You know what I mean? Getting in the way of you having an actual committed relationship with somebody. So we'll look. But this person in this present energy, how they're feeling, only has eyes for you. They only want to reconnect with you. We got that Page of Swords down there. Devil card on the table. This person's probably definitely watching you on social media. They're hoping to have a new connection with you, but they're kind of feeling like a fucking clown. Kind of feeling like a clown right now because of some drama they started here. I mean, if there is a third party to do with an ex, maybe their ex was a drama starter. Reflecting and happiness hater. If you are in contact with this person still on social media, they could be putting up a really good front, like wearing a mask. We have that twice on the table here. They could be worried that you will consider them a joke at this time because of the way they behaved if they do reach out. They're reflecting on their behavior. They're reflecting on specifically their performance in this situation. They're a bit of a happiness hater because, of course, spying and only eyes on you. Happiness hater, you see in this card, this person's not happy. They're standing in the shadows. They're watching two people kissing and having a really good time, having fun on the beach. The happiness hater part comes from this person only having eyes from you. So the reason they're watching you online is because they think maybe you're connecting to someone else and they're hoping that you're not. Avoidance, stalemate, limitations, and fears. Okay, so this person's obviously still stuck in some stagnant energy. Your Nine of Swords here. Some lack mindset, some avoidance, fears of avoidance. So this could be a fearful avoidant. Specifically, when it comes to attachment styles, you can look that up. It's a they're very accurate too. If you look up the attachment styles and then like think back on people you've connected with in relationships or even just dating and stuff, you can actually be like, oh, that sounds like so. Very, very accurate. You know what's also very accurate that I recommend people use? I'm not like plugging it because I make any money or anything. The Pattern app. It's called The Pattern. It's an astrology app. You can use it for free. I do get the extended stuff on there, like the deeper reports. You can pay for that or you can just use it free. I pay for it. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying you can use that app. You can get it for free. It's really good to put information, even like your friends, family, people you just met that you're considering dating, putting them in there because you can really get a good understanding for their energy that way as well. I don't know why that just came out, but it came out probably because I started talking about avoidant attachments, like a fearful avoidant personality type. This could be what's going on here. You can look that up if it sounds familiar for your person. Who could be your person's energy on the table? I'll try to see if I can figure that one out in a minute here. We got your energy all over the table. We also have Taurus, Leo, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. That's all over the table. Where's your person? Are they a Scorpio? We'll try and dig that out. Okay, so back to spying and only you. This person's got some sort of fearful, avoidant attachment style. They're in this hangman energy. They're just surrendering it. At this point, they're stuck. Upside down, reevaluating the situation. They're reflecting on their behavior, their performance, questioning how you view them at this time. Yeah, they're just in a stagnant energy and they're trying to figure out if they should just make some sort of foolish leap. Or walk away. They could be wondering if they make a foolish leap towards you, if you will just walk away, if you're done, if you're fully finished with the connection. I will shuffle these up because they've been sitting for a while and they need to wake up. I just want to look further on the leap and the Eight of Cups here. How long are we going? Yeah, see, we're only at 36 when I don't shuffle everything on camera, which is a really bad habit, but sometimes I just feel like I get a better rating when I reshuffle. Even if I pre-shuffle, which I always pre-shuffle, so. It should be quieter with the fish tank. I like the fish tank noise in the background. Some people play like nature sounds, ambient background music if they don't have a fish tank. The fish tank is like free ambient music because I've had it for years, so I like the sound. Some people don't like the sound of fish tanks. It annoys them. I'm like, if the sound of a fish tank running in the background annoys you, you're probably going to annoy me, so. And my dog's laying here, so if you do hear any panting or snoring sounds on camera, I tone that snoring sound out. I noticed on a couple of videos when I did peek to see how the sound was for audio, I could hear her snoring in the background. I'm like, guys, I don't breathe like that. That's a 100-pound American bully. She's a butthole. And she's sleeping like right under my table. Sorry, I need a drink. Okay. Spying only you. Person's reflecting. They're considering if they want to take a foolish leap of faith towards you or if they should just leave it alone. Let's see. What's the foolish leap they want to take? Can you show me? Nine of Pentacles. Single. That could be you. That could be them. Somebody who's single, successful, looking good, feeling good. The Fool again. The Fool clarified. The freaking Fool. Okay. So helpful, right? Double down on feeling like a fool. They could literally be feeling like a total fool right now. That could be what it is. What's the Eight of Cups? The Empress. We have the Empress over here under this soulmate energy. So that must be how they're viewing you. Why is the Empress and the Eight of Cups here? That's a very nurturing, giving, motherly energy. That is somebody who attracts to them what they want. They're very good at providing for their family, for their people. The Eight of Cups is the Empress and Ace of Swords clarity. A truth. The Eight of Swords is a truth. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Options. What's the Fool for the third time? The Emperor. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Okay. You could be single, sexy, looking good, feeling good, on top of it all right now. This person's watching that, okay? That's somebody who's very abundant, has a successful career, has it all. That is pre-Empress energy right there. 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. So they see you as this. They see you as the potential Empress. This person matching your energy is the Emperor. That could be Taurus. Could also be Virgo, Capricorn. It's an Earth energy. So we got Earth on the table, water, a lot of water on the table, and Earth now because we have the Empress out here twice. That 7 of Cups, that could be indecision. It could be having multiple options in love. I don't think that's the situation here though. I think the options they're looking at is whether or not you're going to shoot down their offer. And the Emperor really does not like taking foolish leaps. The Emperor does not like unknown outcomes. They want to know for sure if they're going to get shot down or not. So this person has like this overwhelming urge and obsession with watching you because they're trying to figure out if you're going to shoot them down if they take a foolish leap of faith, because they also don't want to look like a fool. The Emperor wants to conquer everything they get their eye on, everything that they have their... This is somebody who like comes up with a plan. They're not going to make a move until they think they're going to be successful with it. That's the problem with the Emperor. That's why they're in Hangman. They can be a control freak. Looks like they're definitely trying to find some truth here. Trying to get super clear about the person they see as their Empress, okay? And whether or not the Empress is going to walk away from them for good. So this is the thing, like the Emperor has to win. They don't like to lose. They don't like to lose control, fool energy. They want to, but they're not going to. So if this is your person, they're a stubborn ASSHOLE. I'm trying not to swear too much so I can actually have public videos, but whatever. They're 18 plus for a reason. Children don't need to be watching my videos. Okay, so what do we got coming up here? Beauty, graceful. Can you see these? Soulmates. This person has fallen for you. That butterfly is a transformation card. I think I saw it on the bottom of one of these decks. Realization. Transformation. There's your butterfly. Light bulb. I should have left these up this way so I could see them. And wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. This person's got a heart on for you. This beauty card, the butterfly actually looks heart-shaped at the angle it's at. They find you charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Obviously, the Empress is out here, and it's below these cards here. They're wondering if you're single. Unfinished business reversed kind of gives me the feeling this person wonders if you're finished with them. Because it's like, it's not over back and forth and baggage. That can be kind of a karmatic back and forth between people, but it was reversed. It indicates this person feels like it's not over with you, but they don't feel back and forth baggage. Like back and forth is somebody who's constantly breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up. This person just wants to know if you're single and if it's like over, or if you're going to give them another chance. Inside scoop. Love triangle. Yeah, they're snooping. They're up in your business. They want to know if you have other choices, other options. That could be why this card's here. Choices and options. Because they're looking at you in this energy. Pre-Empress energy. Like, you're good looking, so you probably have other options on the table, not just them. And this kind of energy, the Emperor who's looking at their Empress, they're eyeing up the other options, trying to figure out what they need to do to take those other options out of the equation. That's what they're doing. If you have other options, they need to eliminate the other option. That's what I'm picking up here. So I don't think this person is in a connection with anyone else right now. If they were, they're not now. They're single. Because isolating thoughts and messages in their dreams, though. So this person could be having intuitive downloads about you. They could be connecting to you if you are twin flames in the dream state, because often when I do get twin flame energy on the table, this card does also come out. That's a pattern I've recognized. So this is possibly a twin flame connection. It's not super heavy in the reading, but it's on the table. This person's obviously connecting to you in the 5D, in the subconscious state. They could be consciously aware they are having dreams about you or receiving synchronicities and messages about you. You're in their thoughts. They're dreaming about you. They feel isolated or isolating thoughts. Could be about isolating you from this third party. Possible other options. This person wants to get you alone. That's what they want. Okay, so Queen of Cups, the Lovers, Page of Swords. Obviously, Queen of Cups, that's you. The Lovers is a very strong, desirable. That is definitely twin flame energy as well. And watching. They're watching you. Again, that's coming out very strong in this reading. They're definitely watching you. Somewhere. You could be driving by your house. They could have a fake account, be friends with you on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. People do that. They make fake accounts. They like talk to people with actual fake accounts to like stalk their exes and stuff. Okay. So what are we looking at here? This person's in their intuition about you being their ultimate match. Or it could be indicating, because the High Priestess is a Pisces energy right beside the High Priestess, that is definitely your energy on the table. That could just be a confirmation there. But intuitively, this person could very well, and I think so, be realizing that you are their energetic match. You're a soulmate or twin flame. They've identified that. That's why they're obsessed with you. And they want to see some sort of forward movement with you. So that could be physical movement, traveling, moving in together. They definitely desire you. Queen of Wands. That's showing me they find you extremely attractive. And incarnation is a recognition that, again, back to that soulmate energy, twin flame energy. I think this person might actually realize that you're a twin flame or a soulmate. That's what I'm getting off these cards. Let's clear up a couple more things here before I close it out. Yeah, 48 minutes. We're still under an hour. That's good. By not shuffling too much if I can. Let's go with this one. Gilded Tarot. Pretty sure I pre-shuffled that one, but I'll give it a quick shuffle. Okay, what do I want to ask here? What's the forward movement they want to take? Okay, I know they don't want to take any forward movement right now, but what is the possible forward movement they want to take? Aside from possibly physically eliminating some other options. Oh, my deck's upside down. Sorry about that. Queen of Swords. Let's turn that the right way. Queen of Swords, what else? That's a lot. I'm only taking the first one. That one flipped out. Page of Wands, Queen of Swords. They want to have a conversation. They might be hoping you start the conversation so they don't have to. We want to have a conversation that either has something to do with some creative spark of inspiration or travel, physical travel. Page of Wands. I want clarity about the Wheel of Fortune. God, I hate when cards come up like that. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Well, they would be wanting to take another cycle with you. Offering some sort of truth and clarity towards a cycle they feel like they've been in with you. They definitely want an Eight of Wands. What? Messages, online, travel, going the distance. They're probably, if I had to gather a guess, hoping you don't cut their freaking head off. Queen of Swords. If they come to you with some sort of offering to do with a inspirational new idea, get together, truth. They're trying to spin the wheel, so they are going to do something that has to do with messages. Rapid fire messages, Eight of Wands, because they want their Ace of Cups. They want their new beginning with you. Timeline? I do have a time deck. I could grab that. Seven of Cups. Could be in the next 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. Hopefully not 7 months. I'm going to go 7 days. First impression on that one. I suck at doing times for... Oh, where is that deck? Hold up. I do have a sort of time deck. It's usually not the most reliable. That's why it's not on the table. I'll try that one. Anything else I'm missing on this table? Oh, that's the wrong deck. I didn't mean to grab that. It was right beside the deck I was grabbing for. I guess I should look what I'm doing. This one's not always the most reliable, so it pisses me off. But we'll give it a try. Don't quote me on these. Like, what do they say? Unknown, summer. They tend to give me a bunch of hogwash. Okay. My Yang Yang didn't give me was any timeline cards, and it usually does. Huh. Yeah. North Node Purpose. Pisces. Okay, North Node is in Pisces. Can we get a season even out of you? What do we got here? Reflections. Suffering. No, you're not going to give me a season. Usually I do get seasons out of these bad boys. Yeah, I don't want to read half the deck. Cut it. Rose color. Yeah, just never mind. We'll try you. Okay. Can you give me a... Well, I don't need a yes or no. Obviously, there's no. Time? Time? End it now. Anything is possible. That's not a time. See, that's why I don't like these decks. There's only a few cards that give you like a week, a month, a year, a season. Yeah, see, I give up. Yeah. I'm going to say hopefully in the next 7 days, this person is going to contact you with a message. $14 maybe, because we got the 7 of Cups out twice. 7 to 14 days. So hopefully within the next 2 weeks, we are kind of wrapping up that eclipse season portal. Also, we're in Mercury retrograde and that whole Venus thing, passing behind the pits of hell, sun being purified of their sins, or whatever they call that Venus transit. I'm sorry, I'm horrible at remembering like how it's explained. Go look up the Venus transit yourself. And when the solar partial eclipse happens, cannot remember, it might be on... For some reason, I'm thinking it's on like the 28th or 29th of this month. When is that? What's the date today? Today's the 23rd. Could be coming up pretty soon. So yeah, maybe in the next 7 to 10 days. That's all I got for you today, Pisces. Peace out, baby.